It's the final round of the season, and our top two teams are battling it out to see who will be crowned the Unsinkable Outdoor Class of this year. These teams dominated in their elimination rounds and sent the opposition packing in the semi-finals. With one challenge down and two more to go, who will succumb to the pressure and who will overcome it? It's sink or swim. It's the ultimate title to play for. Elami Kamunga Samangesi, and this is Challenge SOS. Team Igagasi from Umlilo Secondary School and Team Umlilo from Kingsway High took on some amazing challenges this season. From bridge and puzzle building challenges to archery and zipline courses, these teams have braved the great outdoors in the beautiful KwaZulu-Natal and showed us why they deserve to be in the finals. Today, we're at Boot Camp SA in Gorge for the second challenge of the final round. The results of our previous challenge have not been revealed to our two teams, as they must first finish all three challenges of the round. This means that we do not know who is in the lead. But we won't find out by just standing around. So let's get to it. Good morning, teams. Team Igagasi, Team Umlilo, your last challenge was quite the thriller. Xola, did you have any nightmares after that?
Nah, I didn't. I'm kind of getting used to the throw now, so I slept off.
Spatle, is your team ready for today's challenge?
We are always ready.
Well, guys, I'm pretty sure that you can tell what you'll be doing just by looking around. In this penultimate challenge, our teams will have to battle it out on an awesome boot camp-styled obstacle course. Just so you know, this is a much-feared military-style training program for new recruits, with very harsh discipline. It is short, but intensive, rigorous, and grueling. This is where our team's strength and endurance will be tested to the limits. And after they've run themselves ragged, our brainy conundrum awaits them. Each team will run as a squad, competing against the clock, and every obstacle must be completed before they can move on to the next. This course is designed to test the team's strength, stamina, speed, and teamwork, as they'll have to contend with obstacles such as the equalizer, a tough cargo net which each team member must climb to the top and back down the other side, the matrix, a series of poles that are spaced apart and our challengers must zigzag between them without touching the poles, the hang tough monkey bars. Here, upper body strength will be tested as the team members try to swing from one side to the other side of this obstacle. If one of the team members should struggle, then help can come from one of their teammates. But only a teammate that has completed the bars may help. The Terminator. This contraption consists of low and high bars, over which the teams must climb and then duck under. Once the whole team has completed the final obstacle, the running Red Rover, you'll be given 4 bags with jumbled up letters, as well as a clue. Each envelope will spell a word, and all 4 words will make up a phrase. Once they've figured out the correct phrase, their time will stop.
I think today's challenge would be easy because we all do have experience, and in our elimination rounds we did do an obstacle course, so we should have an advantage.
I think we're going to do extremely well in today's challenge because we've did it in the first elimination round, just that this one is bigger, better and hardcore, but I know my team is going to do great today.
With each challenge that passes, it gets closer to the final reveal, where we find out who the winners are, and so it gets more nerve-wracking each day.
There's a lot of pressure because we don't know our results from last week, scuba diving, so we just have to do our best in this challenge and the upcoming challenge, so we have to make sure that we do our best today.
I think we're going to win today's challenge, although it will be very tight because the other team also looks like they're pretty fit. But I hope we all get through the obstacle quick and get in a nice time.
I know my team is going to beat Team Umlilo today because, like, they have muscle. I don't think we need muscle for this challenge as much as we need to use our brains. So I know, like, we're good at thinking, so I know we are going to beat Team Umlilo and they have nothing on us.
Well, it seems like another action-filled day is on the cards. You can head on over to our Facebook page and let us know who you think is going to win today's challenge. It's the second challenge of our final round, and it's the last two teams standing. Who will sink and who will swim? Find out here on
Challenge SOS!
Stand at Ease. We're at Boot Camp SA in Gorge, where Team Igagasi from Umlilo Secondary School and Team Umlilo from Kingsway High are about to compete in the second challenge of their final round here on Challenge SOS. Today, our two teams will compete in our timed boot camp challenge as they try to impress Sergeant Reza here at Gorge. Both teams will get a chance to complete this military-grade obstacle course, and once they're done with that, they'll need to harness their brain power, as each team member will have to solve one word in our conundrum challenge. Once each team member has solved their word, they'll need to put it together and form a sentence. Only then will the time stop. All right, Team Umlilo, you guys are going to be going first, so let's go get kitted up and meet Sergeant Reza. Team Umlilo, meet Sergeant Reza. He's done this multiple times, and he's seen a lot of people fail at it. So listen up to what he has to say.
Guys, attention! At ease. Okay, guys, listen up. You know the rules, you've been briefed. You know what to do. Okay, guys, it's about teamwork, it's about support, it's about motivation. Don't forget, there is a conundrum at the end.
Thank you very much, Sergeant Reza. Remember, team, that it's your school's pride and honor that you're playing for. But not only that, it's also the ultimate title of the Unsinkable outdoor class of this year. So, Team Umlilo, are you guys ready?
Yes!
It's time to sink or swim. Go! And Kola is the first member of Team Umlilo to dive into the mud.
Brilliant! Woo! Nice! Go, Kola!
Easy, take it easy.
And Kola is done with the A-frame. That means that his next team member, which is Alaisha, can take on this part of the challenge.
Run, run!
Good, Aisha. There you go, there you go. Good, Aisha. There you go.
I would say the first part of the obstacle course was a warm-up because it wasn't that difficult and it was very easy.
And Creighton is off.
Go, Creighton! Go, Creighton, yes! Go, Creighton!
Nice one, boy, nice. Go, Barry!
And Barry is the last member of Team Umlilo to take on this part of the challenge.
There you go, there you go. Come on. There you go. There you go.
Once Barry is done with the A-frame, Team Umlilo will be able to move on to the next part of the challenge.
Let's go! There it goes!
There you go.
Team Umlilo is really moving fast. Come, let's keep up with them.
Watch your footwork! Come on!
What a ninja! Oh my gosh.
And Kola has equalized the equalizer. That means that the next member of his team can take it on.
From the top of the equalizer, I didn't really notice what I could see because I was so concentrated on just getting down as it was very scary up there.
Get it up! Come on, Asia! Yes, go, Creighton!
Go, Creighton, boy. There you go. There you go. Last one, boy. Now, come, boy. Come. Almost there. There you go. Go, Barry! Come, Barry. There you go, Barry. There you go. There you go, Barry. There you go.
Once Barry is done with the equalizer, the team can move on to the matrix.
Watch your feet. Don't fall. There you go. There you go.
Teamwork was very important in today's challenge because at times when you thought you couldn't do something, your team was there to cheer you on and make sure you could do it.
I found the matrix difficult as it was muddy around the poles and you couldn't go quickly, so that's why it was a bit challenging.
Go, Creighton!
And Creighton takes on the matrix.
Come on, focus.
There you go.
Focus.
There you go.
And Kola is hanging tough.
She's fine.
The person that surprised me the most was Alicia because I think that with some of the obstacles, I think she was better than some boy in our team.
On the bars, Barry was struggling, and then I was there to support her, so things would get done quicker. So that went well, and I think we would get a good time because we were there for each other and we supported each other.
High knees. Come on, high knees.
There you go. There you go.
That's it. Okay, good.
And Team Umlilo didn't even flinch when they experienced a little bit of turbulence.
Kola, yes! Kola, yes!
There you go. There you go. Well done. Come on, Creighton boy. Stay low. Come, Malaysia. Go. Now.
And Team Umlilo is done with the aerator. They can now move on to the next part.
Yes, not more, Kola! All the way!
Go on, boy.
All right, well done. Good.
Here you go.
Will Team Umlilo be able to remain balanced on the equilibrium? Let's see.
Teamwork, guys. Good. Move on, bro. Come on. Good. That's it. Come on, go.
And Alicia is not even fazed by the Terminator. She's actually looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger himself.
I found the Terminator quite fun as I think I did things really quick and it was kind of fun jumping over the poles and rolling under, although I did get scratched. It was actually fun.
Oh, Nas, you're just rolling. There you go.
Watch your technique.
Come, guys.
The running red rover surprised me as it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. It was actually quite tough pushing through the tires and it hurts a bit.
Guys, remember to get every single thing out.
I think the conundrum took most of our time as the letters were in the bag and jumbled up. And you just had to obviously take the letters out and then try and form a word. So I think most of our time was taken by the conundrum.
Successfully bring about. Wait, everyone succeeds all together. It needs to make up a friend. There we go. Together, everyone achieves more.
And time!
Yes, well done, guys.
Well done, Team Umlilo. Alicia, do you think your time will be enough to win this challenge?
I do think our time will be enough to win this challenge as we were quite fast.
All right, well, we'll have to wait and see. Team Umlilo, you guys can go and chill. And tell Team Igagasi they'll be waiting for them at the starting line. Okay. Team Igagasi, it's time to sink or swim. Go! And Rico takes the plunge.
Today's challenge for me was exciting, it was fun.
That's it, come on. Nice.
We had a strategy like while we were doing the challenge, we made the boys go first, one boy go first, one boy go last. So the girls kind of knew and got the hang of what to do so they could guide us. So that was our strategy during the challenge.
Rico is done with the A-frame. That means that Smartley can take on this part of the challenge.
Careful.
Yes, and Caden is done with the A-frame, and it's a mud bath for TK. It's school pride at stake for Team Igagasi and Team Umlilo, our top two teams of the season, who will be crowned the Unsinkable Outdoor Class of this year. Don't go away, and there's loads more action when we return. It's the second challenge of the final round, and our teams are competing in the timed boot camp challenge here at Gorge. Left, right, and just like that, Team Igagasi is done with this part of the challenge. Let's keep up with them.
The key in today's challenge was speed and agility. We gave it our all. Today was all about hard work, teamwork, and not giving up.
And Rico is done with the equalizer. It's now Smartley's turn to show us what she can do.
Come on.
Into ebibalulekile kakhulu kwi-challenge namhlanje ukuthi sibheke la siyakhona. Because ukuba nje bedane sigijime sihambe singanaki indlela esihamba ngayo, singanaki ukuthi sigijima kanjani nendawo esinyathela kuzona bese limala kakhulu. So ngokubona kwami iyona into ukuthi itemele ngabe ube iyona ikey yanamhlanje ukuthi sibe nesineke sibheke ukuthi siyakephi.
Go, Maiden! With Smartley done, it's now Caden's turn to take on the equalizer.
Caden!
And go to gun!
Careful.
And TK is extremely determined. He's clearly not monkeying around. And Team Igagasi is done with the equalizer, but let's see who'll get stuck in the matrix. Go.
Come on.
And go.
Focus. Come on. Go. Come on. Focus.
And TK is done with the matrix. It's now time for Team Igagasi to hang tough.
Go, TK. Come. Ready?
Ngisaqala no-monkey bars bekulule kodwa sengiqhubeka bengiqala xa sengishibilika ngingasakwazi ukubambelela kahle so ingakho nje bekumele ngibizwe Enrico ukwazi ukungisiza ngoba kuba ngishibilikile ngawa bekuzomosha isikhathi.
That's it. Right. Okay, let's go.
And Team Igagasi makes it look so easy.
The most difficult part of today's challenge was going under the leopard crow because it was like crawling on a cheese grate or something. So it was bad, but he managed to go through it and continue.
What's this? Are you going second?
Go, Rico. Nice.
Okay, guys, go.
I enjoyed the swing because it was quite exciting. It was amazing and it was just cool.
Go, TK.
Will Team Igagasi be able to maintain their balance on the equilibrium?
Get it.
Slip back here, and slippery.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Caden struggles a little bit to get over, but she recovers.
Nice. Go. Even move. Roll.
And Team Igagasi is making their way through the last challenge. But when they get here, they'll need to take on the conundrum.
I enjoyed the running Red Rover the most because during that challenge I got rid of all my stress and all my anger because I couldn't argue with my team because I told myself not to argue with my team. So while running through that, I was like, just go through this. The conundrum part of the whole obstacle course, I thought it was I was laughing to myself because I thought we were going to do extremely well and go quick, but we struggled with Sipase's word and then Enrico, I think it's TK's word that got spelled wrong, so I think we struggled in that part.
The sentence is correct, but there's a spelling mistake in one of your words. Fix it, and time will stop.
Yeah, achieve more. Achieve more.
I'm a finish.
And time! Nico? Well done on completing the challenge, Team Igagasi.
Thank you.
Spatle, you look like you just dove right in. How was that challenge for you?
It was so nice. The adrenaline rush, everything.
Let's go get cleaned up, and we'll meet to discuss the results. And yet again, I am left impressed by these teams' ability to just dive in and tackle a challenge head on. Team Umlilo, Team Igagasi, well done on completing the second challenge of your final round. Your times are only 54 seconds apart. So your times are going to remain a secret, and only once you've completed all 3 challenges of the finals, only then will we find out who will be crowned the Unsinkable Outdoor Class of this year. Also, because we don't know the results from the first challenge, we don't know who is in the lead. So at this point, it could be any team that is in the lead. The stakes have never been higher for Team Igagasi from Umlilo Secondary School and Team Umlilo from Kingsway High as they battle it out for the ultimate title of the Unsinkable Outdoor Class of this year. Who are you rooting for? Head on over to our Facebook page and let us know. En vertel jou vrienden van hierdie buitenlig avontuur wat jy vandag gesien het. And also, convince them to join you as it will be a lot of fun if you're doing it with some friends. Our next episode is going to be the final episode of the final round. 2 teams, but only one can become the Unsinkable Outdoor Class of this year. Go! Run! It's time for us to head out, but before we do, always remember, life's a challenge. And only you can decide if you sink or swim! We'll see you again next week.